September 30th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. It's been a soggy 24 to 36 hour period, and it's going to stay pretty wet in eastern parts of the region through the day today, but improvement for places like the Triad and the Charlotte zones as we get into this afternoon. Now let me kind of show you the radar this morning. I'm cutting this video about an hour earlier than normal, so this is the radar shot from during the 4 a.m. hour. And really from the city of Charlotte up toward Hickory and points west, it's not been that bad. There's been some rain, but certainly no flooding problems. But it's a different scenario altogether when you say roughly, we could roughly say in North Carolina, Interstate 77 on eastward. Lots and lots of rain in that area. Triad under a flash flood warning for a while this morning. That's a tornado watch over in the eastern parts of the state. And lots of rain. I mean, the rain has just been incredible. Wilmington has gone over the 20-inch rain amount for this event. And unfortunately, it looks like the eastern part of the state will continue to see some moderate to heavy rain at times most of the day. There's the watch and warning situation, the brighter shades of green. That's all flash flood warnings. And, of course, the red outlined counties. That's where that tornado watch is located. Now, I wanted to show you the temperatures this morning. It was a cool day yesterday. Temperatures hovering in the 60s all day in the Piedmont due to the clouds and rain. But here's a fresh push of cool, dry air, and that's going to be plunging southeastward, and we will definitely feel that here as we get into the weekend and into parts of next week. Now, some model discrepancies next week. I think the GFS is lost as we get into next week. I'll show you that in just a second. This is the upper air chart today. The upper air low that had been parked off to our west yesterday, pumping in that fetch of tropical moisture. Well, today the upper level low is shifting eastward, so that means the rain will gradually shift farther eastward as well. Big trough dives in this weekend. That's that fresh push of chillier air. But then take a look at the differences amongst the models. This is the GFS valid for 8 o'clock in the evening Sunday. That's how the GFS looks. Compare that with the European at the same exact time frame. You have a cutoff low off to our west. The Canadian, much more similar to the European, and it does cut off a low about 12 hours later. So the GFS is kind of in its own little world with the handling of the features next week. So really it becomes unusable Sunday onward. So let me show you the forecast highlights. The rain will exit the Charlotte and Triad zones largely this morning, but the rain will probably hang tough in the eastern parts of the state all day long, so more flooding problems there. Highs today, where the rain ends, will pop up into the 70s. Now, as we get on into tomorrow, everybody sees some sunshine building in, and everybody should be up into the 70s, but it'll be a pretty breezy day. Those northwest winds getting pretty blustery as that chillier air begins to arrive. And on Saturday, it looks like a good day, but it'll be cooler, highs up into the low 70s. And we're talking lows in some spots Saturday morning in the upper 40s, and everybody by Sunday morning should be well down into the 40s for lows across the Piedmont. And the GFS keeps things dry Sunday, but again, I think it's kind of lost with where the pattern heads. So here's the Canadian model output. This is the preset for Sunday. And so I have gone ahead and had to throw in a mention of a shower Sunday, mainly during the afternoon. Not an all-day type of rain, I don't think, but there is the chance for some showers Sunday. And same deal, some showers at times, a good possibility Monday and Tuesday of next week. So it looks like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, probably looking like days that will be in the 60s for high temperatures. Lows remaining in the 40s in many instances. So certainly a chillier pattern. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday may all very well wind up featuring 60s for highs. And if we get a day there, Monday or Tuesday, where the rain is with us all day, we might not get out of the 50s. So definitely a chillier pattern coming up as we head into the weekend and into next week as well. All right, that's it for this Carolina weather video for this final day of September here in 2010. Everyone have a great day, and God bless.